Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. In this one, we are looking at a new penny stock. Now this one is called Gsat, listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and it is also known as Global Star Inc. by its actual company name. So the reason why we are reporting on this one is one, because somebody on Discord asked me to, and on top of that, looking at the shares price, we are up very significantly over the past month with gains of over 143%. Over the past 5 days, gains are looking even better. If we get a percentage on it, we are up 73%. The question for tonight's one though is this going to continue, and are we going to see growth like we saw at the start of the previous week in the next week, as we do hopefully see the shares price go over $1? Of course, I'm asking and answering all of those questions in tonight's episode, in my opinion. So if it does sound like a good plan, guys, please do leave a like and subscribe. It does not go unmissed, and it does become noticed, so please do help us out if you can. It's free, and all you need to do is just, of course, like the video and subscribe, and then you can watch for absolutely free. So with that being said, I am not a financial advisor, but we are going to jump straight into the video. So guys, we are going to start off by looking on Yahoo Finance at what the company actually does. In this instance, we can see Global Star Inc. provides mobile satellite services worldwide. Now, of course, it goes without saying that this is a very wide industry. Of course, it's a very well used industry, and like I said, with a lot of the other companies, this is really one of these ones where if the company plays its cards right in the next 5 to 10 years, we could be seeing this one as a very big brand name, hopefully in the future. And of course, it's not impossible. It's absolutely not impossible, and I'm not going to read too much more about what the company actually does, but we can see it's basically in that sector, and it's very useful for a lot of people, as obviously many people use services like this in the world. Almost all of us do, actually. So you guys already know there is definitely the potential for growth there, but honestly, looking at the shares price over the past mainly 5 days, to be honest, I think we are looking at good things, and I think hopefully it is going to touch over $1 in the next 2 weeks. But my personal opinion for the next day or two is I would not be surprised. I'm not saying it is or isn't going to happen, because I am not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, I would not be too surprised if we saw a bit of a sell-off in the shares price, potentially bringing us down to this level around here, which I am highlighting on screen. So overall, the reason why I say that is because yes, it is a good company, but looking at this one realistically, guys, we need to consider the fact that we are up significantly, mainly over the past 5 days. So of course, a lot of that growth is coming from the past 5 days onwards. So considering that, we are looking at a potential area where we could be seeing a bit of a decrease subsequently. Now overall, like I said, not too much of a bad thing in my opinion. A sell-off is bound to happen most times after a big increase, so please don't be too concerned. But you know, if that does happen, I would not be too worried. Actually, I would see it as a potential opportunity to buy the dip. So then from that point, guys, if that sell-off does happen, I think we could definitely be in a great position for buying the dip. I think a lot of people will take advantage of that, and I think subsequently we'll be back on the growth sooner than we know it, hopefully. And I think in the next week or even the next 2 weeks, we could definitely see this one hit over $1, maybe even in the next day if we see a day of positivity. But you know, at that point, I would not be buying, because I definitely can see a drop in shares price coming soon, in my personal opinion. So overall, guys, I like what the company does. I say it with all these penny stocks, but honestly, I do not research companies that I don't like. I don't make videos on them. So honestly, I think this one is definitely different to a few of the other penny stocks, and yes, they are all very decent, but this one is in a very big industry. And of course, if we do want to have a look at some of the financials, we can do that thanks to Yahoo Finance. But overall, the company is decent. Looking at the revenue figures, we are actually at a loss right now. So of course, this year is actually quite a more steep loss than the previous year. But you know what? Looking into the next 10 years, if the company can make it profitable, if the company can see a decent increase in revenue, we could honestly be in a great standing for growth in the company's stock price, and I think I would love to see that in the next 5 to 10 years. So yes, honestly, I do think we are going to see growth in a shorter period of time than that, but I think if we do become profitable in the company, if we see expansions on the company, this could definitely be a long-term hold. But personally, if I was buying this one, I would not be buying too many shares, because yes, this one is kind of more stable at the minute, and I think it will definitely be in the future. But overall, guys, we need to look at the facts with these penny stocks. Oftentimes they do get a lot of hype in the initial phases of growth, and then a lot of people sell off and then they die. So please do your own research on this one, and of course, don't take my opinion as 100% fact. Make sure to research it. I can't stress that enough. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.